Hey, what's going on, you guys? Byron Rogers here, and I'm gonna make another video today. I was sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, about another thing that another principle that's helped me. Something you see a lot in psychology and in life coaching and things like that, but it's the realization that, let's say it like this: have you ever been talking with someone? I'm sure parents have dealt with this, where you're dealing with a teen and you're trying to give them the truth. You're telling them the truth. Like, it's the truth. It's not like a subjective right, wrong thing. You're giving someone the truth, or you're trying to help them understand something even about themselves, but you're giving them truth and they just aren't able to grasp what you're saying. Like, you tell them the truth and it goes like, right through them, right past them, and then they start talking about something else, or they go in another direction. They start throwing up scarecrows and they're like dipping, dodging, swirling and twirling, and you're like, just let's talk about what I'm talking about. 1 + 1 = 2. That's what this is about. And then they don't have anything to say, but then they flip to another thing or whatever. Hey, what's up? Good morning, Joe. Good to see you again. Hey, good morning, Jessica. Good morning. Good to see you on here. So, one of the things that's really helped me when I'm dealing with these types of situations, and I learned a lot of this in psychology, is people's defense mechanisms are based on, like, they have we all do it. We have different reaction formations within our wheelhouses, within our psychology, that's designed to protect us and to protect our self-image and to protect who we believe we are, so that we stay in a state of power, in a state of influence, so that we believe that, like, we're good. And unless you're dealing with a highly evolved person in terms of they realize that situations, circumstances, and things don't affect who they are on a deep level, or on any level really, which is like 1% of the population. And even in different aspects of people's lives, this varies. Even if you have someone strong in this situation, they might be weak in another area because they believe it affects them even more. It affects their self-esteem more. We all have these protection strategies and reaction formations that are designed to help us stay grounded and feel powerful. So when you're giving someone truth, like you've got a friend that keeps on dating like losers and continually does the same thing, but fails to see the reality that you're dating losers continually. One theory and one thing that's really helped me when I really stand back and look at the situation, the reason they're not believing you as you reveal to them the obvious truth, it has a lot to do with their ability to take responsibility for the overall situation. Like, the question really is this person strong enough to deal with accepting the reality and responsibility of their decisions? Should they be? Yes. But in terms of the individual you're dealing with, what would it mean to them psychologically to be able to take full responsibility for the situation? In a perfect world, they would, but they're not, and you're giving them all the facts. It just simply means that they're not at a place in their own personal evolution and development to be able to grasp and take full responsibility for that. They know probably the truth on a subconscious level. They're probably aware of it, but they still have to use all these different reaction formations and defense mechanisms and reasons outside of themselves. Hey, good morning, Raju. Good morning, Rhea. Good to see you guys. Good morning, Mario. Good to see you again, brother. They have to use these defense mechanisms and reaction formations to protect themselves from that responsibility, because of how detrimental it would be to them psychologically, to their self-esteem, and to their ego. And when you're in those places, to be wrong about something that you genuinely believe, or to be wrong about something you've been doing for a very long time, signifies a small or even quite significant psychological death. Okay? And these are realizations that we all have to come to. Some of us, depending on how strong and awake you are, some of us, we have to come to incrementally, so that it doesn't like snap your self-esteem and you're like, man, I'm a loser, I've been making all these bad decisions, and you know what I mean? you know, when you get to the place where, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you learn, and you're like, all right, cool, I'm just me, and, you know, this isn't me, this is just, these are circumstances and situations that have to do with where I've been, not who I am or where I'm going. You know, you can move and flow a lot quicker, but in all of us, these protection formations exist. And what you're generally dealing with, especially like if you look at a teenager or someone who's still developing, they can't, their brain is so smart that it won't allow them to literally wrap their mind around the fact that they're the one doing it to themselves repeatedly, even if it's causing them pain, significant pain in multiple areas of their life. The reality of life is that life is so merciful and awesome and perfect in the fact that the areas of your life that you need to evolve in will continuously cause you pain, continuously, mercifully cause you pain until you either evolve or that area of your life is wiped out. Like if you have a drinking problem, like, yeah, drink, have fun, whatever, do your thing. But if you have a problem, you know what's going to happen? Thanks, Jessica. That's what's up. You know what's going to happen? Your life is going to reflect back to you because, right, an object in motion needs another object of equal or greater mass to act upon it, to stop it from moving, right? We're getting into physics, but it's true also theoretically. Thanks, Raju. It's true also theoretically and energetically in your life. These laws still matter. So, like, if you have a problem with like a secret sin or a secret action, like maybe let's just use drinking because it's easy. You drink too much. Drinking is going to start causing pain in your life. It's going to start giving you psychological reference points to help you start to realize that maybe this is problematic. Then you needed an object of equal or greater mass to act on you. So what's going to happen? Things in your life that you really, hey, good morning, big brother. Good to see you, Mike. Things in your life that you really, really value are going to start having troubles. They're going to come into opposition of the behavior that you need to change and evolve. And that's merciful. So then maybe you really care about your family. So now your family's going to start saying something to you. Maybe it'll start adding friction to your important relationships. And until, depending on how awake and conscious you are, if you're awake, you're going to be like, yo, you know what? This is bad. I need to cut this out. And you're going to. But 99% of us, so don't feel bad if it's you, 99% of us need an object of equal or greater mass to act upon it. So then eventually, maybe you'll lose a relationship. And then you'll see, well, man, this drinking, like, how important is it really to me? Maybe you lose 2 relationships. Now we're starting to be like, man, how important is this drinking thing to me? And then eventually what you'll find is either you'll wake up, you'll cut it out because it's something in your life that's just as important or more important will wake you up and cause you to stop, or it'll kill you. Because in this life, the default is not success. In this life, the default is extinction, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but we see it all around us. Like, if you don't be a wise steward with what you have today and every day forward, like every decision you make today and moving forward, your whole entire life depends on you. Ever realize that? Like every moment, that's why I'm honored by everyone on here with me, because every moment you have in life that passes, you'll never get again. And the composition of your life is made up by the composition of the decision you've made. The overall like nature of the decisions you make makes up your life. And so every single thing you do, every single decision you make, your entire life depends on the algorithm by which you make decisions. Even the things you don't think matter, because life is like an aptitude test. Like, you can't fake this stuff. You can lie to yourself. That's really about it. Everyone around you usually kind of knows where you're at. You can lie to yourself, but even in doing that, life is so been calibrated and created so awesomely that it will actually work to bring you more conscious and to help you evolve. So I went down a whole rabbit hole, but hopefully that was for somebody. And, you know, to get back to my point, when you're dealing with someone and they're not able to accept truth, try as hard as you can, because it can be so difficult, to tap into compassion and be like, you know what? Obviously, this person's not at a place in their own evolution to be able to accept the reality that I'm trying to... Hey, what's up, Tamara? Good to see you, girl. Good to see you again. That I'm trying to... They're not at a place in their own evolution to be able to accept the truth that I'm giving them. They're just not. And it's not about you. It's not about how well you're presenting it. It's not about how logical or factual and synchronistic you're being as you present the information. It's not about you. It's about them. And so just be a good friend, be a good person in their life, be a truth holder in their life, like be a street light, man. Hold the truth for them for when they're ready, and watch life, you know, and the Lord, the good Lord, work on them and work with them. And then when it comes full circle, you know, try not to say I told you so, but be the person that can help usher them into a new level of development. Hey, good morning. Morning, Ashley. Be the person who can help them into a new level of development by giving them that truth when they can handle it. Because the truth is, the crazy thing is about truth that's been blowing me away, and I used to hate it. I used to be like, I'm responsible for what I say, not what you hear, okay? That's your problem, what you hear, you know what I mean? The truth about being a truth holder in life, it is a responsibility. When you hold the truth, get this, man, if you get one thing out of this video, when you hold the truth, you have a profound responsibility to the person you're supposed to deliver the truth to, and also to the truth, for the sake of the truth, to present it in a way, at a time, and in a manner that is digestible to your audience. And that truth came to you because you have the ability to present it that way. You cannot just bang, give them the truth, drop the truth like you drop the mic, like bow, like you're playing dice. Drop it, son, because then it's not gonna be something that is gonna be effective. You're gonna miss, and you're gonna fail the person you love, who you're in the conversation with, and you're gonna fail the responsibility of having truth because you're not being wise enough with the truth in that situation in order to be a vessel to help it do what it needs to do, what it was given to you to do. So the responsibility of the truth lies on the person who's more mature, who has the truth. It's your responsibility to deliver it in a way and at a time and in a manner that the people who you love and who you're trying to bring the truth to can handle it. And there ain't no other way of looking at it, man. Like, I really wish, because, like, I'm that guy. Like, I really wish I could just be like, yo, here's the truth. Bow, deal with it, son. Deal with it. You know, I wish I could be like that. I've learned that it's really, you don't see life as you are. You don't see life as life is. We see life as we are. And that's why it's so important to be able to understand where someone's at and to deliver to them what they need, the way they need it, when they need it, how they need it, so they can benefit from it. And that's true love, y'all. That's what I got for this morning, man. It just was just driving me nuts. Look at some of these comments. Going to share this with my 16-year-old grandnephew. Thank you, Joe. That's awesome. I'm glad you found value in it, and I really hope it helps. You know, I really hope that it, you know, causes them to think, depending on where they're at. You know, Mike Garrett, I think you are in LA. Are you going to be around today? No, I'm not going to be anywhere near Orange County today, probably till late tonight. But to Monday, we can probably hook up. Chris, thanks, brother. I appreciate the positive comments. I love you guys. Yes, sir. Thank you. Words I'm hearing. Good. I appreciate all the encouragement, man. I really appreciate it. You know, I got a couple minutes to actually sit here and go through these comments with you guys. Raju, congratulations. You're doing a great job. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Chris, boom, boom, boom. Back at you, brother. We'll live life on life's terms. Well, here's a quote to that one. Like, living life on life's terms. Ralph Waldo Emerson. This is my take on it, man. You know, you get down how you get down. But Ralph Waldo Emerson had a quote that said something along the lines of, I don't presume to be able to say it verbatim, but a reasonable man accepts circumstances as they are. An unreasonable man does not accept circumstances. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man. So, I think the fearless approach to life, and I think what it is to have faith, is to be able to see circumstances. And I think some of the responsibility that lies on us as beings that are creating, you're creating as a result of your being, no matter what, whether you're conscious of it or not. The difference between people is the ones that are conscious of it and the ones that aren't conscious of it. There is no way not to make decisions, and you're creating reality by decision every single day. Indecision is decision. You can decide to sit on the couch and you're creating something by decision. There's nothing we can do about it. It's like air we breathe, we create, we're in this reality, you know. So one of the things I pride myself on is the fearless approach to life and deliberately creating my own reality, doing everything I can to look at circumstances, not accept them necessarily as they are, but to change them, improve them, bend them, and do everything I can with my one life to live it to the fullest. So, yes, life will do what it's gonna do, and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do too, and we'll see what ends up happening. That's my take on that, man. But good, thanks for all the comments, you guys. Thanks, Big Mike. It's like my big bro over there. Thanks for always inspiring me back too, man, and encouraging me and all this stuff. So, love you guys. Share this with some people that need it, and let's do the best we can with what we got today, if nothing else. That's what's up. All right, y'all. Talk soon. Later.